Ever wonder what we actually mean in the science world when we say something is a theory? Let's break it down. This is something you'll hear me mention a lot here on the Orchid Life, especially when we're talking about the science of healing. It's the difference between a theory and a mechanism. There are a lot of theories in psychology. That doesn't mean they're guesses. A theory is a well-supported explanation built from observable patterns, patterns we see again and again and again across people, studies, and situations. It's when the science world says, this seems to be what's going on. And sometimes we don't fully understand how it works yet. We can't always point to a structure in the brain, a chemical pathway, or the exact mechanism behind it. And that's what we mean when we say we have a theory and not a mechanism. Let's take neuroception, for example. Neuroception is part of polyvagal theory. It describes how the body constantly scans for safety or danger without us consciously realizing it. It fits with what we observe, it's supported by science, and there is no neuroception button in the brain that we can point to. That's what makes it a theory. Another example, dissociative identity disorder. It is a real diagnosis in the DSM-5, supported by decades of clinical observation and research. And we still don't fully understand how it works in the brain, so we use theoretical models to make sense of it. Now, contrast that with the things we do understand at a mechanism level. Take standard dissociation. When the nervous system shuts down and parts of the brain like the prefrontal cortex start to go offline, we can watch that on a brain scan. That is a mechanism. Same with fight or flight. That's not a theory. It is a measurable biological response. The amygdala, hypothalamus, cortisol, adrenaline, we know how that system works start to finish. So when I talk about theory versus mechanism on this channel, I'll tell you which is which because your healing deserves real science alongside the soul. Keeping it real out here. Be kind to yourselves.